What's happening, guys? So more Avengers talk, spoilers. I shouldn't have to say that. You already know. Alright, so recently in the Huffington Post, there was an interview with the Russo brothers and they told us who died behind the camera in Avengers Infinity War, like in the movie behind the camera. With that being said, I just want to talk about a few of the people that died, a few of the people that lived, just the ones that they confirmed. And not just that, but why these people particularly died or why these certain people particularly lived. So I got a list. The first one I want to talk about is Howard the Duck. So Howard the Duck, really don't have no reason for that. Just knowing that he's alive. That's one of the people that lived on the lived list. The next person would be, as far as alive still, is Aunt May. And that's crazy because, for one thing, the purpose that would serve with Aunt May still being alive is also knowing that Peter's gone. And just a tearjerker, I can just see it in advance. The tearjerker of her finding out not only that Peter left, but also to find out that he disappeared in this universal epidemic. And the next person after that is Nakia. So Nakia, her being alive, another person that was confirmed to live, that's huge as well, because with her and T'Challa, they were pretty much, by the end of Black Panther, they had shown their affections for each other like fully. Like, they were more so coming together. Of course, she was on a mission during the time of Infinity War, they said as well, and that kind of explains her not showing up in the film. But with her finding out on her mission that T'Challa is gone, like he disappeared in the snap, like that's gonna be devastating for her, and that's gonna be another tearjerker at that moment. And I just think that's gonna have a huge weight playing it into, as far as seeing her reaction. Not that that'll play a huge role in the film, but those are gonna be some moments that really build on the emotion when we finally see the original Avengers do what they need to do towards the end. And I also believe with her, with Nakia, this will probably cause her to go back to Wakanda. And they didn't say whether Shuri was there or not. And I believe with them not saying that, they kind of did answer and say that she is. Because I believe Shuri's going to do a lot of things different in Wakanda, especially after the invasion and since T'Challa opened Wakanda to the rest of the world. So that's another thing there. And one of those things I think is going to be really huge after that point is they definitely got to have prowlers in Wakanda, as a deeper or a higher level of security for Wakanda and for the Earth, pretty much, because the threat level has risen up, and I would love to see that like in Black Panther 2. So now, as far as the people that are confirmed dead, the people that did turn to dust, those people, first is going to be Matt Damon, the Asgardian actor who's playing Loki. That character, he's dusted, he's gone. So that does show not only that was he with Valkyrie when they left and took the survivors. So now that shows us not only was he one of the survivors that left with Valkyrie, leaving the ship when Thanos attacked, but it also shows us that he was one that disappeared. And I think that'll play into effect when we catch up with Valkyrie and the rest of the survivors from Asgard, which I believe they'll eventually build Asgard back on Earth. Another person that was gone or just dusted out, swept under the rug, whatever you want to call it, that'll be Lady Sif. So as far as Lady Sif, we know she's gone, and that, I believe that's going to tie or really hit home with Thor, one of the original Avengers, who still is part of the plan of working everything out and bringing it back together. But this is going to play a motivation towards him and the original Avengers, bringing it back together and finding a solution. The next person who bit the dust is Betty Ross. So Betty Ross is another one. As far as a confirmed dead list, Betty Ross is another one who's out of here. And I think that's gonna tie more so back to, not Banner, but more so back to Senator Ross and what actions he will take, either in Avengers 4 that we'll see him start to take particular actions, or that we'll see him later on in the MCU come as a result, which may even be, him turning into the Red Hulk, because he believes the original Hulk didn't show up when he needed to. So, but yeah, those are my thoughts, man. And as far as the announcement and that article on Huffington Post, that's a heavy one. But let me know down in the comments what you guys think about the people who lived who else you might think outside of these people who are confirmed, who else you think might still be here, and not just who you think, but what effect you think it could play into the other characters, because Russos, they're very character driven with anything that they do. They don't just do things just to do it. They're very calculated and character driven. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments, and we'll talk about it on the next one. Alright, well, we're not gonna talk about it on the next one, but we'll talk about it in the comments, and we'll do it again on the next one. Alright, later.